Highly vibrational people are often seen as beacons of light, radiating positivity and inspiring others with their energy. However, there's a side to these individuals that's rarely discussed: their darker aspects. These aren't flaws or weaknesses, but rather powerful traits that can make them formidable when crossed. Understanding this side of highly vibrational people is crucial, not just for those who might interact with them, but for anyone on a path of personal growth. It's a reminder that even the most positive energies have a flip side, and that true power often comes with a shadow. 1. The Kic Acceleration, swift and powerful cosmic justice. Spiritual individuals often believe in and work with the concept of karma, the idea that our actions have consequences that will return to us. Some highly attuned spiritual people seem to have the ability to accelerate this karmic process. When someone acts against them with negative intentions, the karmic repercussions can manifest much more quickly and intensely than usual. This rapid karmic return can be shocking for those who cross a spiritual person. They might find that their harmful actions boomerang back almost immediately, bringing sudden misfortune or challenges. What might have been a minor karmic lesson becomes amplified, creating significant life disruptions for the person who chose to act negatively. The acceleration of karma isn't always a conscious act on the part of the spiritual individual. It's often seen as a natural consequence of their high vibrational state and strong connection to universal energies. This means that even unintentional slights or negative actions towards them can result in swift and sometimes severe karmic lessons, making it risky to engage with them in anything less than a sincere and positive manner. 2. Energy vampirism. Immunity. Draining the drainers. Some people, often referred to as energy vampires, have a tendency to drain others of their vital energy through negative interactions or emotional manipulation. Highly spiritual individuals, however, often develop an immunity to this energy drain. Not only can they prevent their energy from being sapped, but they can also reverse the flow, inadvertently draining the energy vampire instead. For habitual energy drainers, encountering a spiritually charged person can be a shocking and draining experience. Their usual tactics of creating drama, provoking emotional responses, or subtly manipulating others simply don't work. Instead, they find themselves feeling depleted after interactions, while the spiritual person remains energized and unaffected. This immunity can extend to group dynamics as well. In toxic environments or around negative people, the spiritual individual might act as an energy purifier, transmuting negative energy and uplifting the space. This can be disorienting and uncomfortable for those who thrive on or are accustomed to negative energy, as they find their usual feeding grounds transformed. 3. They can reflect your darkness. Highly vibrational people possess an innate ability to reflect our inner world, much like a pristine mirror reflecting every detail. This reflection isn't a conscious act on their part, but rather an automatic response triggered by their elevated energetic state. When we interact with these individuals, especially in moments of negativity, we often find ourselves unexpectedly confronted with our own unresolved issues and shadowy traits. This mirroring effect can be profoundly upsetting, as it strips away our carefully constructed facades. Imagine attempting to manipulate someone, only to have them calmly and compassionately point out the deep-seated insecurities driving your behavior. Or picture yourself lashing out in anger, only to be met with such genuine understanding that you're forced to confront your own lack of emotional control. These encounters often leave us feeling exposed, vulnerable, and stripped of our usual defenses. The true challenge in engaging with highly vibrational people lies in this reflective quality. If we're not prepared to face our own shadows, those aspects of ourselves we've long ignored or suppressed, these interactions can trigger a harsh but necessary awakening. Even without words, their mere presence and reactions can bring our hidden aspects to light. This often initiates a process of intense self-reflection that, while potentially transformative in the long run, can be deeply uncomfortable and disorienting in the moment. It's as if their high vibration creates a resonance that makes our own discordant notes impossible to ignore. 4. They can expose deception. Highly vibrational individuals seem to possess an innate lie detector, finely tuned to pick up on even the subtlest hints of dishonesty. This isn't a skill they've consciously developed, but rather a natural consequence of their heightened state of being. Their presence creates an atmosphere where truth naturally rises to the surface, making it incredibly difficult to maintain any form of deception or false pretense in their company. When attempting to lie to or mislead a highly vibrational person, many find themselves stumbling over their words or experiencing an inexplicable nervousness. It's not that these individuals are actively trying to catch you out. Instead, their authentic energy seems to create a field where dishonesty simply cannot thrive. They might ask innocent questions that unintentionally unravel your carefully constructed story, or simply maintain eye contact long enough for the truth to emerge of its own accord. It's as if their high-frequency energy acts as a tuning fork, causing dissonant untruths to vibrate and make themselves known. The repercussions of attempting to deceive these individuals extend far beyond the immediate interaction. Highly vibrational people place immense value on authenticity and integrity. If they catch you in a lie, it could irreparably damage their trust in you. Moreover, their ability to expose deception might inadvertently reveal your dishonesty to others, potentially causing ripple effects in your social or professional circles. In group settings, their presence often elevates the level of discourse, encouraging others to drop pretenses and communicate more openly. While this can lead to more genuine connections, it can also create discomfort for those who rely on half-truths or deception in their daily interactions. 5. They can be manipulative and influence others. Highly vibrational individuals exert a powerful influence on their surroundings, often without conscious effort. Their energy, integrity, and authenticity create ripples that extend far beyond their immediate interactions. This influence isn't about manipulation in the traditional sense. Rather, it's an organic shift that occurs in response to their presence. In professional settings, this manifests as a magnetic leadership quality. Colleagues and superiors find themselves drawn to the highly vibrational person's ideas and perspectives. Even without formal authority, these individuals often become the heart of their teams, fostering an environment of trust and open communication. Their presence can transform workplace culture, elevating standards of behavior and performance simply by example. However, this influence can also create friction, especially for those who feel threatened by authenticity or positive change. In social circles, the highly vibrational person's energy can act as a catalyst, bringing underlying dynamics to the surface. Friendships and relationships might be tested as people are unconsciously pushed to be more genuine. While this can lead to deeper, more meaningful connections, it can also result in the dissolution of relationships built on shaky foundations. Those who persistently try to undermine or manipulate a highly vibrational person might find themselves increasingly isolated as others recognize the contrast between their behavior and the positive influence of the highly vibrational individual. 6. They can cut ties ruthlessly. Highly vibrational people possess a remarkable ability to sever connections when necessary, often with a swiftness and finality that can be shocking to others. This isn't born from cruelty or lack of compassion, but from a deep understanding of the importance of maintaining their own energetic balance and well-being. When they perceive someone as a persistent threat to their peace or growth, they can and will cut ties without hesitation or remorse. This ability stems from their strong sense of self-worth and clear understanding of what nourishes their spirit versus what depletes it. The decision to cut ties isn't made lightly or impulsively. It often comes after considerable reflection and attempts at resolution. However, once the decision is made, it's typically executed with a decisiveness that can leave others reeling. It's like watching a tree being felled, quick, decisive, and irreversible. For those on the receiving end, especially those accustomed to more permeable boundaries, this action can feel harsh or even cruel. You might find yourself not just out of their life, but potentially excluded from social circles or professional networks they're part of. This can have far-reaching consequences, affecting various aspects of your life in unexpected ways. However, from the perspective of the highly vibrational individual, It's a necessary act of self-preservation and growth. They understand that sometimes the healthiest thing for a garden is to remove what no longer serves it, making room for new, more vibrant growth. 7. They can expose your vulnerabilities. Interacting with highly vibrational individuals can feel like standing under a spotlight that illuminates every corner of your being. They possess an uncanny ability to perceive the essence of those around them, often seeing past carefully constructed facades to the vulnerable core beneath. This isn't a conscious effort on their part, but rather an innate sensitivity to the subtle energies that others emit. In their presence, long-buried insecurities and unacknowledged truths often rise to the surface. It's as if their high-frequency energy acts as a tuning fork, causing dissonant aspects of our psyche to vibrate and make themselves known. A casual comment or even a look from them can inadvertently touch on deep-seated issues, bringing them into sharp focus. This can be deeply unsettling, especially for those who have invested significant effort in maintaining a particular self-image. While this unveiling can be uncomfortable, it also presents a unique opportunity for growth and self-discovery. The highly vibrational person serves as a catalyst, bringing to light aspects of ourselves that need attention and healing. For those brave enough to embrace this process, the interaction can be transformative, leading to greater self-awareness and authenticity. However, for those not ready to face these hidden truths, the experience can trigger defensive reactions or a desire to withdraw from the relationship. It's particularly challenging in situations where maintaining a certain image feels crucial to success or well-being. 8. They can inspire unwanted change. Highly vibrational individuals often become inadvertent agents of change in the lives of those around them. Their mere presence can disrupt the status quo, challenging long-held beliefs and comfortable patterns of behavior. This catalytic effect isn't something they consciously intend. It's a natural consequence of their elevated energetic state interacting with the energy fields of others. The changes sparked by these interactions can be far-reaching and sometimes unsettling. You might find yourself questioning career choices, re-evaluating relationships, or challenging belief systems that have long been the foundation of your worldview. It's as if their high-frequency energy creates a resonance that makes it impossible to ignore the areas of your life that are out of alignment with your true self. For many, this process of change, while ultimately beneficial, can be deeply uncomfortable. It's like being nudged out of a warm, familiar bed into the cold morning air of self-discovery. The initial discomfort can lead to resistance, sometimes manifesting as criticism or rejection of the highly vibrational person. However, those who lean into the discomfort often find themselves on a path of accelerated personal growth, shedding outdated patterns and embracing a more authentic way of being. This unwanted change can be the catalyst for profound personal transformation, even if it's initially resisted. If you have made it this far, comment down below with the word 100% to confirm that you have received the knowledge from this video. For more interesting topics, make sure you watch the recommended video that you see on the screen right now. Thanks for watching.